อย่างยิ่งว่าช่วยเหลือสังคมเด็กที่ด้อยโอกาสเด็กที่ถูกทอดทิ้งมูลที่อันนี้สมควรเป็นอย่างยิ่งครับที่ต้องส่งเสริมผมอยากประเทศไทยมีทุกจุดและมีคนแบบพ่อเลให้เยอะและอยากให้พ่อค้าประชาชนที่มีรายได้เยอะๆมาสนับสนุนมูลนิธิพ่อเลครับขอบคุณมากครับ
The Fr.Ray Children's Village is designed to give a home to children who have no home. When we think back on our childhood, we took many things for granted, especially the first and greatest gift we received, the warmth and security of our family, the love and care and education that our mother and father gave us.
But many children are not so fortunate. For example, this little girl, when she was born, she was abandoned by her parents. They placed her at night on the doorstep of a widow, and the widow took care of her for quite a while. But then she herself was killed in a motorcycle accident. And nobody wanted her. None of the neighbors would take care of her. They brought her to me. And we have given the little girl a home. She now has a mother who is lovingly taking care of her.
Good morning. ลูกก็พูดชัดอยู่หมู่ที่สองมีประโยชน์อย่างไรHow are you?
How are you?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We try to give our children the best possible education according to their abilities. Each house in the village has a mother and auntie to care for the children and create a family life for them. These women are specially trained in all the skills a mother needs.
สวยงามมากแต่ที่บ้านช้าเอาพูดสิคิดดูสิดูสิเห็นไหมคนพูดเป็นที่บ้านงงไปเลย
And as evening falls, the mothers call their children home for the evening meal. They spend time together doing homework and watching some entertainment on TV. And finally, it's time for bed. A mother's goodnight kiss, and the lights are out.
Well, I'm impressed.
Me too.
There's more. Now we go around the corner and visit the Fr.Ray Children's Home.
And what is that?
That is our home for children that we have gotten some of them off the streets of Pattaya. Others have come to us because their parents can't take care of them.
Here, the children have a stable and scheduled life. We provide for their basic needs, food, medical care, and most importantly, they enter the school system. With 200 street children, we have to bus them all to 17 different public schools. Our staff meets with representatives of the schools to discuss the special needs of our children. The children's daily life is filled with things kids like to do. Sports plays a very important role in channeling their energies in a good direction. The girls have an opportunity to study Taekwondo. It is great for building confidence, discipline, and perseverance, not to mention self-defense. They have already advanced to yellow belt status on their way to the black belt. Many of our boys enjoy sparring in Thai boxing, which is a national sport. It is good exercise, keeps them busy and focused. Some may even dream of one day being a national champion. We also have a bakery, and some of the children like to spend time there learning how to make all sorts of pastries.
And it smells so good.
And tastes good too, as our bakers can tell you. They eat what they bake, which makes a very successful combination, baking and eating. Now we are looking for outlets to sell our product. Let's talk with a couple of our old-timers here.
Hi, what is your name?
My name is Muk.
And how long have you been at the Fr.Ray's Children Home?
7 years.
Hi, what is your name?
My name is Oi.
And how long have you been living here at the Fr.Ray's Children Home?
I have been here 4 years.
Oi is definitely one of our better students. She has been at the top of her class every year.
Is that true, Oi?
Yes,
Tell me, please, what subject do you like the best?
English. I like English the best.
Yes, I can see you're doing very well in English. Oh my, what a nice place, and there are kids everywhere.
And they're happy and healthy kids, too.
This is the girls' dormitory, and the building in the back is for the boys.
And how many children are cared for here?
Right now we have 150 children.
I see kids of all sizes. What are their ages here?
The youngest is now 4 years old, and there is no upper limit to age. We even have a scholarship program available to them if they want to go on to a university or vocational school. We care for them as long as they study. After that, we assist in helping them to find work and a place to stay, as any good family would do for its young. Now we're going to go back into town and have a look at the Fr.Ray School for Blind Children.
How did that come about?
Fr.Ray saw these blind children and he thought, gee, there's nobody doing anything for them. So he wanted to set up a school. And he happened to know a lady in Bangkok who was blind herself. He invited her to come down here to Pattaya, and they set up a blind school. And she's been headmistress there for 20 years now. Here we are now at the School for Blind Children. By the way, Fr.Ray received this piece of land from a very thoughtful lady and developed the blind school here.
It must be very difficult to get a large piece of land in downtown Pattaya.
You bet it is, and it's a very, very generous donation.
Yes, and then what are the ages of the students here, Father?
The youngest, I believe, is 4 years old, and the oldest would be about 17 or 18. We have 130 blind children at our school, and they receive primary and secondary education. I would like to introduce you to Mrs. Aurora, who is the headmistress of the school.
Disabled children must be equal like ordinary children. They must have education, they must have medical treatment, they must have job, and they must be a part of the society, you see. And we do not reject any blind child to come here.
We teach them skills and build their courage to use those skills. Our teachers are very dedicated people. They have special tasks in training and building confidence in the children. Their tasks usually start with the absolute basics: eating and drinking, how to dress properly, washing, using the toilet, getting around the school independently by themselves, climbing the stairways, getting to their classrooms. Sport plays an important part for the blind students at the school. Imagine what courage it takes for this blind girl to run so fast, and for a 7-year-old boy who has never seen a swimming pool to get into the deep water and swim, guided only by the sound of the instructor's voice.
เสียงนาฬิกานกร้องดังขึ้น เสียงนาฬิกานกร้องดังขึ้น
This girl, Som, was born partially sighted. A disadvantage, but not a disaster. Som's determination and courage has helped her to learn very quickly. She came to us here in Pattaya at the age of 4. Then it was schoolwork and sports to painstakingly build the skills she needs and the confidence to use those skills every day. Today, Som is a bright and intelligent young woman. She has learned how to cook her own food. She eats it. She can read and write in Thai using the Braille language. Now she's learning how to use a computer. And the computer has special software which speaks back to her, so that as she types, she knows whether she's making a mistake or not. And she can read and correct what she has written.